Hey beauties! Today I'm going to be doing another foundation first impressions. This time we're going to do it on the Diorskin Forever Foundation. This has broad spectrum SPF 35 in it, and I picked this up today. I got mine in the shade 022 Cameo. I went to buy this shade, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and they did not have it. And also the girl did try it on me, and she claimed that it was too red. And I feel like the people at Sephora just really don't know how to match. I don't really understand why it's always an issue for them, but they can never match me properly. But it's okay, at least I know my skin. And I'm hoping once it's on full face and not just like swatched all over my cheek, it's gonna work out. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. I will tell you guys about the foundation. That's why I have my iPad here. Like I said, this is the Diorskin Forever Perfect Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 35.
A non-oily textured, ultra fusional, medium to full coverage fluid foundation that delivers perfectly even color correction. Get perfect 16-hour foundation coverage and broad spectrum SPF 35 protection from day to evening. This foundation leaves a luminous matte finish, which is a oxymoron, may I add. Flawless correction and exceptional comfort. It's enriched with poreless effect skin essence, leaving the skin texture looking more refined with each wear. Designed with an egg-shaped container with a beveled side and high-density soft. Why does that matter?
Does this look like an egg to you guys? It doesn't look like an egg to me. It's kind of strange that they describe the container. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. This is what the bottle looks like. It's actually beautiful. This is a $50 foundation, so it better be good or I will not be very happy. And I am going to address the elephant in the room. I am in front of this paper right here. I know there is a reflect right here, but I think that's just how it's gonna be because of the lighting. This is some nice like glitter, very thick glitter, wrapping paper actually. Yes, I found it at Marshall's. It was like super cheap and I think it looks great. But you might see glitter all over me, all over my face, it's in my hair, it's everywhere. This room is covered in glitter at the moment, so I have to do some spring cleaning in here to clean that up. Anyway, enough mumbling. We are going to be doing a first impressions like I mentioned, and because you guys know how I like to do my first impressions, I want to do half my face with my beauty blender and half my face with my brush. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get our headband on to make sure that my hair is out of my face so I'm not constantly playing with it when I'm trying to touch my skin. Okay, so as you guys know, I prime my face no matter what, so we are going to be priming today with the Marc Jacobs primer because this does say it is a matte finish. Granted, it does say luminous matte, which I don't even understand what that means, but whatever. We're gonna go in and prime our skin. Okay, let's shake this bottle up and see what happens. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent color to me. You guys know the drill, let's get going. Smells really good. That's my first impression. I don't think I put enough on. Wow, the smell of this is very perfumey, but like it smells really good actually. All I see is glitter. Literally all over my face. It looks good. I don't know why the lighting in this is so bad because even when I have no foundation on, it looks like my face is like a way different color than my body and it's not. So I'm really hoping that I'm not really looking that different in real life because right now it looks like my face is so orange. Not even this side, just like this side in general, which is definitely not the case. So I'm really hoping the camera isn't picking that up. Okay, anyways, I'm not quite sure why the camera is picking up my face even before I put foundation on. See, this side has no foundation and it's still doing it. I'm not quite sure why the camera is picking up my face being so drastically different from my chest. Maybe it is, but it doesn't look like this in person. So let's just ignore the fact that it seems like it's a completely different color than my body when it's truly not. The foundation seems really nice. Nothing is clinging to any dry patches. It looks actually very smooth. Oh, I really quite like that. It's definitely not as full coverage as the Hourglass foundation that I just did the review on. I mean, you can still see the dewiness right here, which you could with that one as well, but it definitely doesn't seem as full coverage because I know they did say it was medium to full. Let's try applying it with my brush now in hopes that we can see if there is a different result. I do really think that it smooths out my pores, that is for sure. I'm so sorry guys about the lighting. This new background is like kind of throwing me off because there's not any color to it, it's just gray and, you know, gray and white. So I'm thinking that the camera is just picking up, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay, yep. That's nice.
Wow, beautiful.
Wow, it's really smooth, guys. Wow. My skin looks so smooth and so hydrated. Like, I know they say it's a luminous matte, and I think that they're right. Obviously, they made it. They should be right, but it doesn't feel like, it feels matte in the fact that it's full coverage. Well, medium to full, and it's pretty, you know, it's pretty good coverage. And it's also pretty like poreless and everything's really smooth, yet it feels luminous in the fact that I can still see the luminosity from my eye cream. I can still see a little bit of the oil that I put on before through it. Yet I just feel like hydrated, like they say. Oh, wow. Wow. But it almost doesn't look like I'm wearing any foundation. I mean, obviously it does because I'm completely even. The only thing is, again, the Beauty Blender kind of lifted a little bit from here, whereas the brush really applied it well. In person, the color's, you know, a tinge darker, but that usually happens with me, especially for a foundation that doesn't have a correct match. It's usually a little bit off, but overall, I think it looks great. It feels really good, but you don't really feel like you're wearing anything. It's a nice foundation. Okay, let's just do our forehead. After I've used like 15 pumps of this. Probably don't even need that many little dots. Another foundation that I find works best with a brush, I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Wow, look at my face. So like I said, there's a little bit here from the Beauty Blender, but overall, look at how good it looks. Okay, so my final thoughts, as I've said 15 times, I think this is a very good foundation. It does make me look a little bit tanner than I am, which I actually quite enjoy. It's still overall a good color. I definitely would have chosen this one as I did. This is the closest thing I definitely can get. Again, I got it in the shade 022, and that is in Cameo. And I do find that it is truly what they say, a luminous matte. I feel hydrated. I do feel matte in the respect that my pores are really, I'm sorry, you know guys, I can't stop looking at myself, hence why I look in the viewfinder and in the mirror all the time. I do find that my pores are really filled in. You can't really see them that much. And I feel luminous, like I said, I feel hydrated. So I do think that that is a definite plus from this foundation. The price tag, let's talk about that. Like I said, it was $50. As you guys know, I really love foundations. Most foundations are pretty expensive. I mean, a lot of them are in the 30s from Sephora. And even the ones we sell at Revive that are some of my favorites, they're in the 30s as well. And I feel like that's like a baseline foundation. But when you get to the more higher end foundations, I feel like for the price tag, this one's $50. You expect a lot out of this foundation. And the same thing with the Hourglass that I did the other day. That was $46 or $48, I don't remember. But you expect a lot from a foundation when they're that expensive. And I do think that this one really delivered and met my expectations, actually exceeded my expectations because I wasn't sure exactly how it was gonna go on my face, but I do really love it. So if you are into foundations and you don't mind splurging, or if you want to save up your money and get this one, I definitely would suggest it. I'm sure that there are amazing other amazing foundations, but this is my first Christian Dior foundation that I own. So I just feel very bougie with it in my hand. The packaging is gorgeous. Like I said, it's a frosted glass, so that's definitely expensive, and you know you're paying for the name. Do I think that this could be less than $50? Yes, of course, but again, you're paying for the name, and I do think that it is worth the splurge. That's it, guys. That's gonna complete this hot mess of a video. I do really feel like this video was such a hot mess. But you know, with first impressions, you can't really refilm this, so I only have one chance to do it, and I did it. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe. The subscription button is down there. All of the links to my social media are also in the description bar. Click them. Thank you very much. And until next time, bye.